Hey folks, we're gonna talk about what's better, going to smoke clubs or big, amphitheaters or arenas what I mean, come see them places, go see shows. Right now, we're doing a lot of fire around the area, so we're kind of dealing with that crowd. We kind of feel like in a smoking club right now.
Yeah,
All
and
different actions are flying everywhere.
I have a mask on because I have very bad asthma and like it really bothers me when I don't have it on like outside now.
And it,
I'm gonna probably try to get a respirator or something that separate myself from this shit because it's fucking terrible.
I got bad habit trying to kiss him, so where's that? So I won't kiss him.
Well, you can kiss Jack. I
It's
mean,
not the
Jack is right
same. It's
here.
not the same.
Well, I guess Jack is not very like kissable. Like,
No, it's not the same. I like where the softness of your lips on my lips. So back to the thing. I used to work at concerts. I do stagehand work. I go, I used to go to a lot of concerts back in the day. San Jose used to have big, good clubs around here. Now they're all gone, except for the Ritz in downtown San Jose. They used to be the Blank Club. They moved everything to the Ritz. They made the Blank Club into a different club. Now it's like some kind of music, dance thing. Problem with San Jose going to clubs here is mostly house music. There's no live music anymore. It used to be the one called the Blue Lounge back in the day. Some other club. Tunes used to have good shows.
what about Johnny B's?
Giant Bees at one place. All I hate about Giant Bees is like the floor. They have the worst floor. It's some kind of wooden basketball floor. There's always some idiot who will go to a punk show, bring beer on the floor, and he gets messed, gets angry, all this stuff is poured everywhere, knocked over around. It's like really stupid. What I missed about Giant Bees was it had two stages. The crappy floor stage thing, and then the other indoor where the original giant bar was. They kind of burned a Chinese restaurant. I hear horror stories about that place, how they treat their food. A lot of food poisoning. I think they started a fire there to get insurance.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
But Brits had a good sized stage. Um, I missed the Blank Club. It's more personal. Um, I like that guy's size, but Brits is kind of good, but they can't put it up. My biggest fear because of the public thing, all these clubs will be closing down. Slim's down is no longer there. I hate it. One reason I hate about Slim's was a good place. What I hated about it was they had a damn pole in the middle of the floor.
We're Slims.
San Francisco.
Oh, okay. I never.
And the other good club was they closed down a long time ago. Was damn I forgot. Never mind, I skipped that one. But
Mm,
there was one club was Hunter's Point. It was like the most shittiest part of San Francisco. The only place that the cops will pull you over because you stop at the red lights. And was mostly death metal. They'll Twisted play there, ICP play there. There's been a couple crappy clubs I've been to. One play that I hated was in Oakland was you got to walk like 3 floors up to the stage thing, and they didn't give enough water for people. You got to wait in line to buy water.
do you remember which one it was?
It was a shitty club. I don't remember. I don't want to think about it. But I enjoy going to smoke clubs better. But it's more personal, more fun. I mean, majority of people that go to smoke clubs are more into the fans.
What would you consider a small club that's comparable here?
Maybe Brits. Brits. That's the only place that really goes see shows now, or the
Is it
Cardinals.
like a 200 max?
I think it's more than that.
Okay.
I think it's more than that. Oh, they got the Cardinals in Sunnyvale. They Dr. No played there. 80, kind of like 80s. And, one of the guys is from Bad News Bears in that band. That broke that, but that was a good sized place for shows. But also, I can't really drink that much because cops are after DUIs and drunks now. So,
Well, I mean, I imagine like that's what they have to look out for.
well, other great place was go visit was the Gaslighter in Campbell downtown. I think it would close down because people didn't like the punks hanging around, Richie area.
I guess so because like some are very loud and obnoxious. It's not saying anything bad about the punks. It's just so how some are, you know.
Yeah, but kids need to go somewhere. They have to, I mean, go see shows, but there's not any place. Majority of the shows that is 21 and older.
I think that's why like in my hometown they closed down one of the places because of that exact problem because of younger generations like 21 and under used to hang around this place and Sometimes, like, I think also they lost their license because a few times they were caught like selling drinks to minors. Um, if you guys are watching this from said, it's the Manger, I believe. If you want to correct me on that, but I think that's one of the rumors that was going around that they lost their license and then they couldn't host venues anymore. I think it was like maybe 150, 200 max. It was very small.
Mm.
Um, there's the Partisan now that's opened back up. I think it's more than that, like 250 max. But it's opened back up. But now now it's closed again because of this whole like pandemic. But when I went there, it was pretty nice. At the Partisan, it was like almost like a saloon with the outside of it was like looked like from the 1840s or 1860s. You know, like they kept that motif in, but inside it's all modern. There's like the chairs, like there's like tables. There's those long stretches of uh of seats. I forget what they're called, but there it's a long seat that everyone can sit next to each other on.
Hmm.
And then there's the bar, and then there's a back room where the the um the arcade, kind of like that movie, The Accused. Um, like where they have an arcade in the back, and there was like a little tiny stage. Um, like the last show I went to there was like a folk a folk country rock music theme, and they had all kinds of people there, mostly like guys with just one guitar. But there was one guy that came in to do the songs of everyone. It was a guy playing guitar, playing a harmonica, and playing like parts of a drum like with his feet. It was crazy. But I've also been to an amphitheater like back home also but that was like at a school, like that was at my high school, and the one of the bigger venues I've been to was in Sparks, Nevada, um, and that was like I think like 500 max. It was a Norma Jean show. If you guys remember that band.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it was pretty crazy. There was a lot of people there. There was a lot of like um, emo hardcore fans, and for some reason or another, there was a couple of Christian people there too. Like I think it's because some of those bands were identified as Christian metal or
I,
Christian rock.
I wonder they named themselves after Marilyn because Marilyn's real name was Norma Jean.
Yeah, that's right.
Uh,
That's right. They named them after that. Um, I'm not sure why they did that. I think there's some like deep meaning behind it, but I don't know.
well, the other club was the Edge in Palo Alto was that's gone now. It's turned down. That was in California. That was a great show. That's a lot of great bands there. A lot of local bands. That's gone.
Yeah,
That was very shame. That was like I think it fit like over maybe 1,000, maybe it was a good sized venue. For me, I thought they had good business, and I guess people. The thing that I hate about that place was these idiots who live in the neighborhood. If you park on the side of the street, they get mad. You can't park here. It's like there's no signs, and oh, call the cops. Go ahead, call the cops.
yeah,
You're like an idiot. They,
yeah.
I think they know they see the schedule of a show, and they wait outside and see anybody's parking, in their neighborhood for the show, and they'll say you can't park here. And of course, some teenager will believe them, but I never. But I said go ahead, and then I come back, my car's still there, and I'll flip them off. But I miss that club. Yeah, also another great club to check out in San Francisco is All American Club, and that's a great place. I saw Berlin there, and there's like behind the stage that there's like a balcony, and then she came out singing one of the songs. That was kind of cool. It's more personal. I was on a flight there one time. Some guy got mad 'cause I took her. It was like a general mission show, and some chick left, and I took her spot, and he got mad. I kind of ignored him. He kept tapping me like a short little guy. Kept tapping my shoulder. I kind of ignored him. And then after the show, I was going to reach for a sit list, and the guy pushed me. Oh, I was ticked. He got mad because I took his girlfriend's spot. I said, it's general mission. Legally, I'm allowed to go there. You can't hold a spot.
Right.
But the amateurs, yeah, watch out for amateurs. But the biggest problem with concerts is always some idiot will get too much beer and
Yeah,
and
me
until you
too.
sleep. Or
There's always like one ridiculous pick. You know, there's always at least one.
but the thing is, I can't understand these idiots that go to these certain shows, mission shows, get mad, they buy a glass of alcohol and they get pissed up, it gets knocked around
Oh yeah, and then they start fights.
and they get fights. I mean, majority of the times I've been to shows, it doesn't really happen that often. There's always, of course, always some idiots will take something personal for no
Oh yeah.
reason. But I've been to, like, growing up, I lived near Shoreline. I didn't really go there. The only time I went there was all-day concerts. There was a lot more festivals back in the 90s. It used to be a radio station that came on. I mean, they had their own summer camp, and then PFD was a local festival show they had in the Bay Area. The only time I went a couple times was I saw like Violent Femmes, B-52s play there, Sex Pistols. I'm on to see Bruce Springsteen one time and solo stuff, but that guy could play like 3 hours or 5 hours straight.
Mm.
Everybody's like, "Play on, dude. How many songs the guy has?" You know what I mean?
Like Bruce Springsteen. Like
Dude, that guy will play for like 10 hours. He'd be like, he'll be keep playing. Everybody got home and
yeah, like I don't know if you've seen that Ben Stiller show, but they were like reenacting like what
oh
kind of
yeah,
happened with Bruce Springsteen and he plays for like 7 hours and then like afterwards
he's a joker.
he was like cleaning up the stage like for almost 2.5 hours.
I could see him do that.
And then there was a ton of other stories that were fake stories, but like I believe that one was kind of real, but not the cleaning up part, but the fact that he just like
He'll
showed up at some random bar and
play
played
for like all day.
like yeah 7 hours.
After last call,
Yeah, right. That's last time.
the manager gives him the keys. Hey, Bruce, lock it up when you leave.
There'll be like things. Why you say yeah. You know?
I like when Reagan used that song for his campaign. It was an anti-war song.
Yeah, I know. But it doesn't understand the meaning of this song.
Oh, he's like 80 years old, so like, listen, I'm paying these guys $1,000. I'm paying this guy $1 million. He better give my campaign rights. Think maybe that's a reason. But going, I don't really enjoy going to big venues. I mean, I worked at a big. I don't get a more personal feel. Honestly, I go to Aftershock in Sacramento. I was going to TikTok because Jesus Mary Chain was playing the same day, but the problem with these big venues, there's no in and out. I was going to go stay for the show and then leave, go see Jesus and Mary Chain in Sacramento and come back and watch the rest of this thing. But the problem with big venues, mostly clubs, only a few clubs I've been to, like there's no in and outs. But that's like far between. I've only been kicked out of one club one time because I didn't like the people. I came mad to you. I kind of deserved it. I didn't really care. That was kind of funny. But the Blue Lagoon is a great club in Santa Cruz. And the Catalyst, it's like a great place to check out the Catalyst in Santa Cruz. There's two clubs, the big size and the little size. I saw DRI there. The funny thing about that show, some reason I'll get hurt something. The band, I'll be like, they're like, there's one band that claimed they're from Weed, California, and they're giving out weed that was like candy to everybody. I don't smoke weed, and my friend gave me some candy, and she didn't tell me it was weed. And I was like, ugh, I'm all weird and paranoid and shit.
Or it's like an edible.
It was edible. First of all, she didn't tell me about that.
Well, at least it wasn't LSD or something. That
Oh
would be
god,
bad.
oh god, you're bad. I'm in the county jail right now.
Yeah.
This is gonna be stupid for you. You got mess ups, so you get spiked with LSD and you wake up in jail, you got to be in jail for like 5 years of your life. You remember shit. I wish I remember it. Nothing to talk about. I had nothing to talk about. I'm in jail. I did something. Oh, that one case. This one guy was tripping. I was watching this one guy tripping on acid at Shoreline. He was like weird, and later on he grabbed the 8-year-old butt.
Yeah.
That'd be a worse trip, man. Wake up. We child molester. I think it's stupid, dude. That kind of drugs in public, honestly.
Yeah.
Weed, I could see weed, but alcohol, you get 3 beers, know your limits. You spend like, got 8 beers, like $100 you spent. But what is it like clubs? Like even like the price. It used to be the what reason I like about the Blink Club was the beer kind of spins up. So I called the Catalyst. I'm sorry, the Catalyst near the I think sorry the Caravan. Sorry, the Caravan with the bar right. It's still there. You can see live shows. I ever played to go see live shows for free as the Caravan. They had like members from like Ramones played there. The guy from the second singer from Misfits played there. Um, so a good punk shows, but the beer was a little bit more cheaper. The Blink Club, so they were in and out. So I used to walk over there and get my beer. Back then, Sounds like I had more shows, so I had all these wristbands of like 5 shows. I'll pay for 5 shows. I had to run around,
Mm,
have my own personal music festival
mm,
going on. But that was kind of cool. But it sounds like there's no live clubs anymore. Like one, Salsa Fest. That was a great festival they used to have. It used to be free. So like great bands there. I mean, there'll be like bands for the festival, and the clubs will open up there. You'll see like 300 bands playing all at once. So you're running like you have no time to run. You're just running around trying to keep up with playing. You're trying to get some kind of schedule
mm,
from different clubs. So you're trying to work it out, some kind of science,
mm,
math or something.
mm.
But there used to be the Alley Cat in Modesto, right? You ever been to that one place or
What?
Alley Cats?
Alley Cat? Um, no, that sounds familiar, but no. Actually, haven't been too many venues in Modesto. I know there was uh, the it wasn't the Alley Cat. It was something else.
Okay,
But
I've
I
never been
don't.
there. I thought it was called Alley Cat. So
No, the only venue I actually been to like was literally just a smoke shop, and it was really small. Like like can't even have 50 people in it. I think that's as most as it can have at one time or another. It was kind of funny. The last show I went to was like there was this punk rock band from I think Humboldt or something, and everybody was trying to mosh, but they were getting way too close to the equipment and stuff, and one of the guys had to push them away because they were moshing too close, and it was just funny. And then I actually played there my first Modesto show. Like I played there, and I didn't really see how many people were there, but there were probably not even 10 people for my set listening to my stuff. And then, but the second time I went was the rap battle show, and there was like maybe 20 people there, and I was much more well received. I think I just as far as playing goes, I think know your lineup is probably the best option.
other good experience. I saw Frank Black from the Pixies. Or goes by Francis Black. He changes his name a lot. He played an acoustic set at some place in Palo Alto. It was kind of unique.
Yeah.
Um, I prefer going small clubs. We'll do an interview about bigger venues.
What do you think about the Rock House? I think it's called.
Mark House, I don't remember that place.
Remember, like that? It's in Santa Clara, like across from Campbell. We went to see the.
Oh, the Rock. Oh yeah, that's they closed. I totally forgot that place. I saw like Alien Inform and X there. We saw
Yeah,
X
we
there.
saw.
I totally forgot about that place.
Yeah.
It used to be the Garden City. Used to be a casino. And they burned it and they closed down. I guess people had issues with their paychecks. They were holding their paychecks from people. They quit. You have to show up your paycheck. That's illegal. You have to mail their checks.
Yeah, that's not good.
Because because it was a cool place. I knew a lot of people from Shoreline worked there. That was a good sized club. The sound sucked.
Yeah.
Sound sucked.
It was
But
too bad the last time we went.
that was like that last time. Yeah, last time I was at that place. It had like a decent lineup, a bunch of bands, but it never. The problem is, sounds like when I used to book bands, clubs. I said I explained to them just like you're better playing San Francisco or Berkeley because Townsend is a place where bands go to die.
Mm,
I mean, there was back in the day, it was good, yeah, good scene, but right now South Bay sucks for music.
yeah.
Um, that's what I would say. This video is getting too long. Please like and subscribe, and then next video we'll talk about bigger venues. So
See.
that used to work.
All right. See.
Anything to say next?
Ya. So we're gonna have a new T-shirt this week. We'll keep you updated about that. And yeah, just stay safe and like just be good. All right.
And if you get like 50,000 likes, Max will show his left nipple.
All right. Kind of showing it
And
now.
then half a million, we'll pierce it on camera. Right back.